Okay, so for our first hero, or for our first Shujaa, this is Lady Diana Career. She brought her team, as y'all can hear, she brought her team. I'll just read a little bit about her, and then she'll come up, or she can come up right here. Diana Career is a wife to Ricky Career. Is that Ricky that is coming with? We just want to make sure. We just want to make sure that that is him. A mother to Nicole. Nicole, please stand up. Natalie Career, a daughter and Bible-believing Christian, an entrepreneur and business owner, and a servant leader. As the CEO and founder of Rand Consultants, she believes that one should do it excellently or not at all. Wow. Diana partners with small business owners and professionals on how to master business systems and processes to grow them from a startup to a brand through website design, social media, marketing, and brand marketing. She serves weekly at Elim Victory Church as praise and worship leader, service coordinator, and most importantly, Sunday school teacher for kids ages 3 to 17. She also is an integral part of the media team, editing and publish weekly sermons. Okay, girl. On a regular day, as a servant leader in the community, Diana has played the mistress of ceremony role for the African Girls Whole Foundation Gala and in local weddings, baby showers, and graduation celebrations, as well as serving on various committees, including the Saudi Awards Gala. More recently, as an integral part of the widely successful annual I Am Africa Mental Spa Weekend in Atlanta and Nairobi. This experience brings together women of African descent looking to transform their minds, body, and spirit, release cultural shackles, and stop dancing with average. Women are also very aware of their mental health, and this is where they plug in I Am Africa. Her integral part as an event coordinator at the experience ensured the excellent inner workings of the event from start to finish, delivering life-changing experiences for African women from all walks of life. She takes pride in her role as social media director for the orchestra programs at Alatuna High School and Kennesaw Mountain High School, where her children attend, as you can hear them. Lastly, as a hobby, Diana is a co-host of the Two College Chicks podcast. If she gets the mic, I'm sure she'll tell everybody subscribe, where each month they share their real life experiences with a hint of joy and laughter as they explore life's journey through the lens of culture, community, and career. After all, Mwachamila, Name Tumwa, Diana Career.
I was strictly given a minute or two, so I'm going to honor that, right? Because I can talk. I know what it feels like to be a host. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Psalm 68:19, blessed be the Lord who daily loads us with benefits. As I contemplated what the word Shujaa meant, my first immediate answer was, no, that is not me. I am not a hero, yet here I am, being honored as a Shujaa. In all honesty, when I got the message from Eric that I was being honored, I laughed like Sarah in the Bible, who was told that in her old age she would have a child. How can it be? After a few days of letting it sink in and settle in and talking to Eric and some of my friends, I realized I was doing a disservice to those who have placed this high honor on me. I decided to sit in those feelings and thoughts. I am not a Shujaa because I think about it myself. I am not a Shujaa because of what I do. I am one because those in my inner circle see me as such every day. I would be remiss and negligent not honoring their beliefs about me. To my husband, Ricky, and children, Nicole and Natalie, who are my rock and see me at my best and my worst. To my pastors from Ellen Victory Church and my church members who are here tonight, who wanted to buy all the tables from Eric, but he had to stop them. You're the ones who make me feel like a conqueror every day because I test all these things out on you guys. And I'm deeply, deeply appreciative for that. To even my RAND consultant clients who bought tickets to come here tonight, I am truly grateful. For you support me and you help me live out my life's purpose serving you. I am grateful and dedicate this award to you. Quoting Oprah Winfrey, what will your essential service be? How will you use what matters in service to yourself, your community, and the world? Mine is servant leadership. I hope that I have found out that one consistent quality in every person you deem a hero is the ability to maintain hope that there is a brighter tomorrow, that the sun will rise again, and that tomorrow we will do better. And when that tomorrow comes, may we all be able to say, I am glad I was a part of helping nurture the Mashujaas of tomorrow. Thank you.
This says, I'm sure everybody's curious as to what this says. It says Community Service Award presented to Diana Correa, recognizing your dedicated service and leadership to our community. Atlanta Mashujaa Day 2022. We love you. We love you.
This next award goes to, it's actually an organization that does mentorship. It's called Guardian Eagle Mentorship. It's a Georgia registered nonprofit. And they focus on mentoring teenagers ages 12 to 19. We empower boys and girls through the critical 7 teenage years, through regular monthly meetings, workshops, and other outdoor events. We bring parents of mostly immigrant descent together to join the mentorship journey with other parents, sharing enlightenment, knowledge, lessons, and experiences to be better parents and mentors to our teenagers. We invite professional speakers such as Dr. LeFleur. Dr. LeFleur, I got it right? Does LeFleur mean a flower? Dr. LeFleur. LeFleur. Can you say LeFleur? Where are my college chicks? LeFleur. George, LeFleur. LeFleur. Wafula. Not Wafula. All right. We guide them on journey from high school to college and life thereafter. We are located in Kennesaw suburbs, founded February 2018, and all our graduate mentees have proceeded to universities and colleges in the USA. My son is a graduate of this program. I'm very proud of this program. Others have also found their creative power in public speaking and business entrepreneurship, and Guardian Eagle is funded by parents through the directorship of our 2 recipients tonight. Our first one, I'm gonna have Fanuel come up here. Big hand to Fanuel. Mugandi. And wife, Susie Mugandi. Big hand to this couple.
Good evening, everyone. I will have my wife say something or give a 1-minute speech, and then I will conclude.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. It's an honor to be here. We thank you so much. I have a very short speech, and I'm going to keep to less than a minute. I just want to, of course, acknowledge my husband, who's the founder of Guardian Eagle. I want to acknowledge my son, Sean, my daughter, Kendi, who have tirelessly helped organize this organization for the last 4 years in our home. So every month we've been meeting, and they make sure that everything is ready. They pick up the pizza, and so I'm really grateful for my family. I also want to thank the parents and the teenagers who have entrusted us. You know, we thought we were helping teenagers, but they actually came to help us. You've created a nice tribe for our children, entrusted children who are raised well. We attend each other's birthdays, we go camping, we go mountain climbing. I mean, we do so many things. So I am forever grateful for the teenagers and the parents. I also want to thank the organizing committee for this nomination. Thank you, Eric, and the entire committee. Last but not least, and most important, I want to thank God for his mercy, his glory, and for his strength to be able to do this for the last 4 years. Thank you very much for this honor.
I would like to just say thank you for the organizing committee for giving us this opportunity to be here. Guardian Eagle started in 2018 as a result of looking at what was happening in our community with our young men, especially. For the 2 years that we were holding the meetings, we focused on the boys, ages 13 through 19. And that's because we realized our teenagers were getting in trouble because of very small things that they were not aware that the law requires them to abide by. And my wife and I sat down and we asked ourselves the question, we have a son who is 12, how would we want him to navigate the state of Georgia as a teenager and to navigate life after he becomes a teen or through the 7 years? And we started this mentorship program in one of the parents' home where the teenager had gotten in trouble with the law as a result of just $20, playing around with one another, and it became a big thing, and he was incarcerated for quite some time. What parents don't realize is that our kids, when they become teenagers, the law requires them to follow the law. And you can have the most talented kid, you can have a teen from the best home, but if they go out there and do something silly, the law is not their mother. The law is not their father. So we started reading and we found a book that is tailored for teenagers in Georgia. Ignorance is no defense. I have forwarded that book to thousands of people. Every one of our teenager who comes to our program is a requirement. They read that book at home, and we require the parents to read that so that you can be a better mentor to your son. And we've been meeting every third Friday of the month without fail for the last 4 years. Our goal is to bring these teenagers together so that they can communicate to us what happens in their schools. My wife and I realize that we do not know what really happens in schools because we didn't go to high school here. And when we started opening up, we learned a lot from these teenagers. And I can tell you, these teenagers, they need a fellowship of their own. The school is just a place where they go to, but they come back to Kenyan homes. They are lonely in the school. They have not really gotten into this culture, and they have not really accepted it because they come from a different culture. We come from a different culture. So that has provided us an opportunity for us to know about the teenagers here, and it has provided them an opportunity to engage us, and we engage them. I do ask that parents, you can borrow our model. You have big homes. Some of you have big homes. Make use of those homes. Invite 2, 3, 4 families and let your teenagers start speaking to one another. I want to accept my wife, acknowledge my wife. She's opened up her home for all those years without complaining. As Eric said, that I am an outgoing person. You didn't say me? I am the kind of a person that will hold big parties in my house. I used to do that. You know that. And my wife is not. So frankly speaking, I am really grateful that she accepted to become almost like me. So we have at any one time between 30 to 50 people in our house every month. Thank you, Guardian Eagle. Thank you, the parents. I appreciate. With Eric's permission, may I ask the Guardian Eagle teenagers to stand and receive this, because this really is for them, because I didn't realize I don't know so much about teens. I have a 15-year-old and an 18-year-old. Please may I ask the teenagers to come and accept this. Is that okay?
All right, this one, I'm gonna call Coach Josh Porter up here.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Hello, my name is Josh Porter. I'm an adapted physical education teacher at Milton High School and Special Olympics powerlifting coach. And I want to introduce one of my athletes to you guys as one of my heroes. Dave is a tremendous strength athlete and an even better young man. He is not a very big athlete, weighing in at only 110 pounds, but he has the heart of a lion. He can squat and deadlift over 2 times his body weight. In September of this year, Dave traveled to Manchester, England to compete in the Amateur World Powerlifting Congress's World Championships. He went there to compete against his non-disabled peers from across the world. While winning the championships, he set world records for the AWPC in his age and weight categories. As you can see, he's not very shy, and if you want to see the muscles, he'll show them to you later. He squatted 203 pounds, bench pressed 154 pounds, and deadlifted 243 pounds. This put him at a 600-pound total for someone that only weighs 110 pounds. Dave truly showed the world what a Special Olympian can accomplish. Dave is also a member of Milton High School's Unified Powerlifting Team. He is constantly helping and encouraging his teammates, giving them advice, helping them rack weight, and constantly leading by example. Dave's dedication to the sport of powerlifting is as incredible as the strength of his lifts. He trains 4 to 5 days a week, sometimes as early as 5 a.m. He trains with both his classmates and his teammates at school and his coach at the gym. He never quits and pushes himself and others by his actions. There's an expression in powerlifting: big isn't strong, strong is strong. Dave is the personification of this expression. He is also an active member of the Unified Friends Club at Milton and participates in Special Olympics bowling, basketball, and athletics at the local level. And he is my hero.
Woo-hoo! For this next one, this is the Sports Excellence Award. Dave was the first one. This is the second one. This is none other than Steve Kibara. I will go ahead and read. Academic information: he attended Dalton State University on a full golf scholarship. His mother, Mom, can you please accompany Steve with you? His mother is his swing coach. Come on, Mom. And I just had to ask, when this says that your mother is your swing coach, what exactly does that mean? Because from an African home, my mom never did this, but we all know what a swing coach means, right? Just ducking when things are thrown at you. So please tell us. I'll just give you a chance to tell us. How is your mom your swing coach?
She just helps me with my swing, like, my golf swing.
Oh, okay. Now we get it. When I first read this, I was like, I thought she was throwing stuff at you. Okay, maybe I'm the one who needs to go through cement. Okay, I get it. Thanks, Mom. His ranking in the NAIA is 30th nationally. And his handicap is the
USGA.
USGA handicap index.
Oh, what is it?
Yes.
Oh, like +4?
Oh, nice. Okay. He'll explain what all this means. Oh, fantastic. So for the local competition highlights, Bridge Mill Country Club, Men's Club Champion 2021. Golf course record, shorts are 62.
61.
61, okay,
Yeah.
got it. Junior golf highlights, high school golf captain 2 years in a row, 2018 to 19, 19 to 2020. Named 2019 first team all county and all state in high school. Muthaiga Open 2020, finished second in a field of 96 participants. Georgia South Carolina Junior Challenge Champion of 2020. When we were all, in the pandemic, he was competing. Wow, kudos to you. PGA Junior Champion in 2020. College golf team highlights. Southern States Conference Champions of 2021. NAIA National Champions of 2021. Finished 11th in a field of 72. And also for this year, for 2022, for the NAIA National Runners-Up 2022, he finished 5th in a field of 72. Individual amateur golf highlights, 99th Georgia Amateur 2020, he finished 9th. He tied for lead on first day, featured on Marietta Journal, and Atlanta Journal-Constitution, Kirby Invitational Champion of 2021, 2 collegiate career wins, February and March of 2022, Southern States Athletic Conference Golf Championship of 2022, Southern States Athletic Golfer of the Week 2 times in November, the week of November 2nd to the 8th, 2020, and February, the week of 21st, 2022. I have to read all the stats. This is very impressive. Named to inaugural Black Golf Coaches Association All-American list. Come on now, Steve.
Big time, big time. That's big time.
Named NAIA Second Team All-American 2020 and 2021. We're waiting for the 2022 now. Okay? Named to PING All-Region South Team by the Golf Coaches Association of America in 2021 and 2022. U.S. Amateur Qualifier 2022. He finished not 5th, not 4th, not 3rd, not 2nd, but first.
First place.
Out of a
First
field
place.
of 16.
First place.
Come on, Mr. Sifki
Yeah.
Barrett. Thank you and congratulations.
Well, I was not expecting all of that, honestly. But first, I want to say thank you to the organizing committee, and a special thanks to Eric. I follow Eric on Facebook, and I see how passionate he is on bringing the community together. This would not have been even possible without him. I first met Eric when I was 6, and him and his wife, Auntie Day, pulled out my first tooth because my parents were too scared to pull it off. And from there, my family and theirs became friends. And here I am, 16 years later. So if you will allow me, I'd like us to all put our hands together for Eric. So with that being said, I have 3 things to my account that I like to follow. Someone I looked up to, someone I look forward to, and something to chase. First, I want to say thank you to God. That is who I look up to, because he has blessed me in many ways I can't even think of, and he has shown me that it is a scientific fact that gratefulness reciprocates. From the wise words of the late Charlie Naughton once said, if you've got God, you've got a friend, and that friend is you. To my family, Mom, Dad, my sister Nuru, that's who I look forward to. I don't care to make anyone else proud of me but them, because I know if they're proud of me, everyone else should be proud of me. To my dad who's always taught me what it is to be a man. To my mom who preaches how to respect myself and others and always to stay humble. And then to Nuru, who always challenges me in anything that we do, because that's what siblings do. She is truly my built-in best friend. And to my hero, that's who I chase. I've always been asked who my hero is, and I've really never known, but I think now I do. My hero is me at 30. I'm now 21. So my hero is always going to be me 10 years ahead.
There you go. Big hands, Stevie. Stevie B.
By 30, if you ask me if I'm my own hero now, I'll probably tell you no, because my hero is going to be me at 40. Because at 30, I'm going to have things that I want to achieve by the time I'm 40. So every day, every week, every month, every year, my hero is always going to be me 10 years ahead. And I'm never going to be my hero, and I know that, and I'm okay with that, because I'll always have something to chase, and I'll always have something to chase, and I'll always have someone to look up to, and for something I look forward to will change, because soon I'll have my own family and such, but we don't have to get into that. So to any of us, whatever those things are, whatever we look up to, whatever we look forward to, or something to chase, that I say amen. To that I say amen, and to that I say just keep living. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
This next award represents a section of people who held us together through COVID. The people who held us together through COVID. Who might dare or might think who this could be? Our doctors and nurses, first responders. They held us together. We have one of our own in our community who does not care whether you have makaratasi, does not care whether you have the money. You are sick. The first thing they want to do is get to you better. They don't care whether you can afford it. I love this lady. Like my sister, married to a great husband, my fellow golfer. And I want to invite Dr. Naomi Kanyari up here. Let's hear what Daktari has to say. Thank you, Doctor.
I greet you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Habari zenu? This evening, I'm grateful to God for bringing me to this great nation and helping me to be the person I always wanted to be from the time I was a kid. What I'm doing, I did not start it here in America. It's something that God put in me when I was in middle school. And I thank God because of giving me a husband who is, I don't know what to say, because he is the one who has helped me to be the kind of a woman I am today and to help me to achieve what I have achieved. I started doing health screens in our community in 2008. And we were doing about 300 to 400 people. And after doing screening, we could get more than 30 people who needed medical attention. And we did not know what, actually, because I'm the one who was organizing those health screens, I did not know what to do with those people. So I had to look for a solution. And that's how I ended up opening Lake Ackworth Family Practice. And my husband is the one who has really helped me from where I am. But I could still have not managed without our pastors in the community. They have really, all of them, supported me to be where I am. And also, I could not be there where I am without you, the community, who has really embraced this work that I do, and even to entrust me with your lives and your medical issues. I really, really appreciate each one of you. This award is not for me alone. It's for all healthcare professions. We have so many of them here. I can see so many of them here. And we know how it was during COVID, how much you gave your lives and you took risks. You did not know whether you go home to your family, but with God's grace, we are here and alive today. So this award is not mine alone, it's for all you who served tirelessly during COVID session, especially the nurses, the doctors, the counselors. People are all going crazy. And physical therapists, occupational therapists, doctors, pharmacists, all of them, you know how much you did. This award is for all of you, and I love each one of you. Thank you, guys. And one thing for our men, sorry, I'm talking too much, but being in the community, we are having a serious issue, especially with our men who are 45 years and above. You guys were not getting checked. You come to me when things are already very, very bad. Please, guys, get checked. Get checked. Stop diagnosing and treating yourself and getting medication from Kenya. We are in America. Please, 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 stop doing that. We are blessed. May God bless you all. I love you. I love you.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you.
We have one more award.
Final award.
And this guy came dressed. I believe he's the best dressed in the room. My husband will excuse me for saying this since he's in the house. He is dressed in uniform. This is none other than Martin Makoha. He grew.
Big up
Let's give
for
him
Martin.
a round of applause.
Big up for Martin. Let's have Martin up here. Let's have
Sergeant.
Martin up here.
I apologize, Sergeant Martin Makoha.
Let's have Martin up here.
Miss, come on, Sergeant Martin Makoha. This is the Military Service and Bravery Award.
Big time. Big
Doesn't
time.
he look sharp, y'all?
Big time. With the U.S. Air Force.
You look amazing. Martin Makoha grew up in Kenya for the first 17 years of his life, in which he attended Unity Primary and went to high school in Western Busia, Kenya. Butula Boys High School. Anybody know that? Oh, we have it. Oh, okay, you do? Okay, Debo. He moved to the U.S. through the Green Card Lottery program with his parents in 2002. We moved here the same year. Oh, nice. Through New Jersey. My goodness, you're my new... Okay, now. I knew I liked you. In which he attended John F. Kennedy High School. He transferred to Claxton High School in Georgia when they moved from New Jersey 2 years later. He attended Georgia Perimeter College while in Claxton. Met his lovely girl named Renita Olden. Where's she tonight? Okay. Oh, come on, Miss Renita, right here. Miss Renita Odin, and they started dating. 3 years later, got married in April 9th, 2011. After a few years later, he joined the military, and while at the same time serving the community as part of JFC and volunteering for Pastor Donga's church as a sound engineer. When he joined the military, he got shipped to Lackland Air Force Base in Texas for his basic training boot camp. After a few months and graduating in the Warrior Flight top flight performance in the squadron, he got shipped to Gulfport, Mississippi for his tech school to learn about what he was going to do in the military, which is engineering. Almost a year later, he graduated and came back to his home station, Dobbins Air Force Base with the 94th Airlift Wing, to work as a structural engineer. At the same time, he was a prominent force with Jamhuri FC and helped organize and lead the team in who they are right now, working as video and media person, working in planning and managing as CFO, Chief Financial Officer for the team, together with Irongo and Rishu of JFC. Early in 2015, Sergeant Makoha went to Joint Base Charleston as an airman first class to get hands-on training with the 628th Civil Engineering Squadron. He spent the next 6 to 7 months gaining experience through his temporary duty assignment. He came back to Dobbins, reported back on duty with the 94th Airlift Wing for a couple of years, doing 2-week assignments in upstate New York, Mexico, New Mexico, Texas, and California. All this done while serving the greater community church. Kenyan community with JFC. Early 2017, Sergeant Makoha got an assignment in the form of deployment to Ali Al Salem Air Base in Kuwait with the 386th Air Expeditionary Wing. He served diligently for 8 months. When he came back to Atlanta, he got back working with the community, helping and volunteering with family funding with Eric Mwangi. Early in 2022, Sergeant Makoha was deployed to Yokota, Japan. Got it, okay. With his unit from Dobbins for 6 months to help out the 374th Civil Engineering Squadron. He served in Yokota, just like he did before in Kuwait and South Carolina, and came back. Because of his expertise in leadership and professionalism, his whole unit has been called back to return to Japan next year. Sergeant Makoha is married to Renita Makoha and still serving the United States Air Force and Jamhuri FC and the great Kenyan community of Atlanta. Let's give it up to Sergeant Makoha.
Big hand, big hand.
And beautiful wife, Renita.
Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody. This next one, this is how we close this show. This is how we close this show. With the military award.
Good evening, people. How's everybody doing? Honestly, I was not trying to give a speech. I thought I got away from that. But here we are. All I want to say is right now, I just want to give thanks to God for getting me this far. I want to thank my family, Jamhuri FC. I want to thank my wife, Renita, right there. I also want to thank Eric Mwangi for putting, and his management, is it the committee, ABN Worldwide, right? For putting this whole event together. Because without the people and the organization and everybody who's here tonight would not be possible. The sponsors, so I just want to thank everybody. And it really means a lot to put in work and to get appreciated. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you and have a good night.